against one Ethan Page, a guy who knows every inch of that 20 by 20. Is it too much too soon?
I see where you're coming from, but it was Shiloh Hill who said the outcome has already been calculated. And look, the champions seem to be reluctant to even give Hill this opportunity in interim general manager Rob Stone's office.
Shiloh Hill, he got a fluke win a few months ago over Ethan Page, and the question is, was it a fluke or not? That's the question, the fear of the unknown. We don't know a whole lot about Shiloh Hill. That's just a fact.
It's time to look at tonight's NXT recap. It's presented by Progressive. We saw when Ethan Page made his way to the ring that 2K entrance. Congratulations, Booker, on the cover of the Monday Night War edition of WWE 2K26.
You did hear the voice as well. You heard the voice over I did. It's pretty sweet, wasn't it?
Yeah, rubbing it in. Right now, Page coming right back up.
Big chick come along with that too, dog. Oh, yeah.
Shiloh Hill controlling right now. What is it going to take for Hill to become a champion tonight? And we saw tensions, by the way, rise between Hill and Miles Bourne early.
The thing is, Shiloh Hill actually really think he can actually win this match. That's the one thing he has working for him more than anything. Can he beat Ethan Page? Oh yes, in his mind. We're gonna find out here tonight.
You see Ethan Page screaming, you see the strain in the left shoulder as well. And have we come to the same conclusion, by the way, that Shiloh Hill is wired different?
Different. Yeah, we definitely
we agree on that, right? Well, look, he can explode.
But Nick, that business has been predicated since day one. Guys going out there being a little bit different.
Well, Shiloh Hill who can expose flaws of logic in an opponent, their ability in the ring as well, and he does it usually in a calm manner. Ethan Page right now just grabbing that chair, looking to get disqualified. Shiloh Hill again, he's smarter than the average. His brain processes faster than normal individuals. He doesn't want a disqualification to happen. He knows that that doesn't help him out. He's got to pin the champion in the center of the ring or make him tap out. And Ethan Page back down, and ooh, now Page starting to take over this matchup. Of course, Ethan Page would run out here and try to take a coward's way out with a steel chair. Get disqualified.
Wait a minute. Seen a little something different in Shiloh Hill tonight. And the thing is, I don't know, his balance looks a little bit better to me.
Well, you would know him better than I would. You were part of the LFG season in which he won. At Shiloh Hill, atomic drop, trying to get a little momentum, coming right back in. Hill, but Ethan Page, oh, boy, that was an inverted atomic drop. And now Shiloh Hill looking to keep the advantage going, but Ethan Page running over Hill.
Beautiful work.
And for all Ethan Page's faults, he has been a dominant champion. As he pointed out, he's beaten stars from TNA, Evolve, Raw, NXT, AAA, SmackDown.
Not just a dominant champion, but a great addition to the NXT roster. A great champion, the greatest North American champion in perhaps the history of that title pick. I know you don't want to give him that credit, but I'm going to give him that credit.
I just did. I just said all the people that he's defeated from all the different brands, but Shiloh Hill isn't even breathing heavy right now. He said during media this week that he upped his conditioning by chasing chickens. Well, if it worked for Balboa, it can work for Hill.
Oh, he's looking for grease, lightning, speed, too. That old Mick proverb.
Hey, whatever it's going to take, he right now is holding this ring down. He's the one standing tall. Page bringing the championship in the ring, and again, Ethan Page is trying to do anything he can to not have to face Shiloh Hill. Page was scared last week when Shiloh Hill was wheeling around a machete.
Wouldn't you be?
Yeah, I would, but I wouldn't be running away from the man right now if I'm trying to defend my championship. If you're out here saying you're the greatest of all time.
If you had a machete, you wouldn't be running.
He's not running with a machete right now. He doesn't have one. But what he did get was a clothesline because he couldn't run far away enough. It's Shiloh Hill back in control. Vanity Pro, the new #1 contenders with the tag titles are out here. Well, Shiloh Hill might have to rethink his strategy now. Shiloh Hill right now into the cover to win the North American title, and Page just able to kick out. You want to keep talking about Ethan Page and everything he's done. How about you give it up to Shiloh Hill? 7 televised matches. He won LFG. He's back in the main event. He's in a championship matchup. He was just in that ladder match. He had his fingertips on the NXT title. This man has been one of the fastest into the cover, and another near fall, one of the fastest rising superstars ever on this brand.
I'm not saying not to give Shiloh Hill props, but you just proved my point, Vic.
What?
I mean, 7 matches. So after 7 matches, you think Shiloh Hill deserves a match against the North American champion, Ethan Page? That tells me a whole lot about our new general manager. That tells me a whole lot about him. And that's volume. And that's fine. That's fine.
Well, it was Ethan Page who walked into that general manager's office and said he wanted a new challenger. He wanted to set the record. It was also Rob Stone who said...
Stone knows better than this, Vic. He knows better. He knows Ethan Page.
He gave Page options. He said, let me call the director of authority in TNA, Santino Marella. Didn't want to face someone from TNA. He talked about Evolve. He didn't want to face someone from Evolve. So he got Shiloh Hill, who just rolled him up, and another near fall.
You know what? That's when you ask the can man. That's when you go to the can man and you say, can man, who do you want? Who do you want to face for that North American championship? A championship that you have defended oh so well for oh so long. That's what you do with a man like Ethan Page, a man who has the ego of the size of Texas, man. You give him his props.
Well, Texas is where we're going to return next month, March 17th. Will Ethan Page be champion when we head back to the 713 Music Hall?
See how I gave you that transition? You see that?
Well, do you see how I'm going to transition? Are you going to invite me over for a party?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Fair enough.
I'm not.
Probably invite Vanity Project over. These three on the outside, the new number one contenders of the tag titles.
You know, I like Ricky Smokes. You know, Brad Bailey. The young guys. They're taking over, man. I love it. You got to respect your young people these days, Vic.
Do you? Young people? So you have to respect Shiloh Hill, who in his 7th match is in here in the main event for the North American title.
I didn't say I didn't respect Shiloh Hill. I never said that. I respect Shiloh Hill.
Thank you.
How about that?
I just wanted the soundbite to have for future reference. What a main event, what a night it has been, what a night it's going to be next week with 3 championship matches. And Ethan Page in control, closing in on possibly setting the record for the most successful title defenses of the North American Championship. It's all about the North American title. Shiloh Hill swings wildly. Ethan Page with a big boot.
Oh, yeah.
And Page knows right now he could strike in another near fall. Ethan Page a half second away from setting a new standard for this title. And he tied for the most championship victories last year, can break the record, set the record for the most successful defenses of that title here tonight. And I got to admit, Book, he has certainly elevated the prestige of the North American Championship into the cover, hook of the leg, and Shiloh Hill still fighting.
Ethan right now proving what these deep waters are all about right now. He's trying to draw Shiloh in, draw him in and drown him. Oh, wait a minute.
He's looking for that twisted grin. NXT Universe right now is split here. They're starting to rise up on their feet. They'd love to see Shiloh Hill dethrone Ethan Page. They'd love to see Shiloh Hill crown himself champion, but Ethan Page with a big right, rocking the challenger back. Also, he's closing in on day 274. He's held the title for just over 260 days. If he made it another 20, he would surpass Carmelo Hayes and Oba Femi for the most days as champion. And that's a big if, as Shiloh Hill, whoa, Shiloh Hill getting muscled up right now. Ethan Page, power slam with authority, falls right into the cover. Adrian Butler was in great positioning, but Hill just kicked out.
Talking about Shiloh Hill's cardio. Let's think about this man right here, Ethan Page, taking this man a place he's never gone before. It almost got to freak out right there, Vic.
Ethan Page showing you balance to go along with that power. Vanity Project beside themselves right here, as if their father's credit card got declined at the bar on a night here in Orlando.
Why are you worried about that?
Because now I'm wondering what the hell they're doing. Ethan Page barking orders to these three who right here in front of us just exposed this concrete. And Shiloh Hill just got tossed to the outside. What? Adrian Butler right now is yelling at these guys. The referee.
Too much going on.
No. Page could be looking for ego's edge. To Shiloh Hill. Hill able to counter at the last moment and just tossing. I mean, almost instinctive, almost out of desperation for Shiloh Hill. Just able to get out of the way, to get back out of harm's way back into the ring.
Smart for Shiloh to get back in the ring, but if he was smarter, he would have taken advantage of that cold steel, that cold
nice takedown. Hey, Shiloh Hill right now starting to get a little angry, starting to get a little fired up, and he warned Miles Bourne earlier. No one wanted to see that side. Big confidence breaker.
Ate all of it.
Rocking the challenger and the champion who has brought a steel chair into the ring, who has brought the title into the ring, who has his 3.
He's a hell of a mentor. He's a hell of a mentor for the project.
Shiloh Hill just ripped that tooth out. And the egomaniac doesn't even realize what's rising behind him.
Watch your back, son.
It's the intellectual brutality of the challenger. Shiloh Hill starting to fire back. Big right hand just rocking the champion. Page goes down once, goes down twice. And the champion right now is rocking. He's rolling, and he's looking to pounce. Are you starting to believe now, Book? Shiloh Hill could be closing in on his championship destiny. Sidewalk slam.
Here comes that crazy flip. Oh, yes,
got all of it. And Jackson Drake, who paid dividends earlier for Vanity Project, just paid the price. And whoa, smokes! And the referee's using his discretion right now. The referee. No one has touched Shiloh Hill. There's no reason for disqualification, right? I mean, the referee doesn't want to see it end this way. It smokes.
Watch it.
Book.
Get out of the way, Vic.
Bodies.
Get out of the way right now.
Absolutely tossed. But Page from behind. Page, no. Oh, that twisted grin on the cold concrete.
Might have just lost another tooth right there, Vic.
Oh, all funny, ha ha ha, Booker, isn't it? It took 4 men to beat 1. Shiloh Hill right now, I don't even know if he even realizes where he's at. Hill is out, and Ethan Page, for good measure, delivers a second
right in the middle.
Twisted grin. And Page's record reign continues.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT North American Champion, All Ego, Ethan Page.
Well, I'm glad you like what we saw, because it took 4 men to beat Shiloh Hill.